It is Tuesday night, and do you know what that means? It's the Sunday Night League replay of the Porsche Cup Season 3, Race 2. And we are here at Tokyo South Inner Loop for the second round of Season number 3, here with the Group 3 Porsches. Now, Race 1 was an exciting battle which saw a chase to the line, and the championship standings going into round 2 are: in first position is Salek. Let me find him. There he is. Salek in the red car. In second position in the championship, so Salek has 31 points. Fast Guy is in second place with 25 points. Then we've got Digital Blasphemy in third place, the defending champion, with 24. Fourth place is Season 1 champion, Rob on drums, with 18 points. Chris Boo, who was so unfortunate in that last corner at Lego Missouri, with 15 points. Yokas is then in sixth place with 12 points. Then we have ESRM Noah, who has 10 points. GT Racer is in 8th place with 8 points. Lewis N Motorsport is then in 9th place with 6 points. And then we've got ESRM Jonux, who has got 5 points. Now, in the Porsche Cup, we have a qualifying session for 10 minutes. The top 3 in that session go to the back of the grid, but they are rewarded points. Now, we had plenty of issues with connections on Sunday night, so the grid isn't quite in that order, because we had a late entry with Bunnies making his debut in the championship. So, we have 12 runners in the race tonight. In the pole position, effective position, was Fast Guy, who took pole and 5 points in the qualifying session. Salek was second fastest in the qualifying session and takes 4 points, and Noah takes 3 points for third fastest in qualifying. GT Racer starts on pole because he was fourth quickest. Digital Blasphemy is in second. Then we have Chris Boo in third. Fourth is Rob on drums. Fifth is Jonovan, making his debut in the series and part of the SRM crew. In sixth is Jonux. In seventh is Yokas. In 8th is Chris N Motorsport, and at the back, making his debut in the Alfa Romeo sponsored Porsche, which feels wrong saying it, is Bunnies, our new racer, also in Formula X. So, without further ado, let's get this race underway by going onto the outboard camera and pressing go. Formula X raced here earlier in the week. This is the support race, the same track. Let's see how these drivers go. The Formula X race was insane. This race has a lot to live up to. The lights go out and GT Racer is away, and we have got Chris Boo has got himself into second place. We've got a car stuck on the grid. Unfortunately, Noah was stuck on the grid at the start with a connection issue, and we've got someone at the back already in the wall. And Jonux, let's see what happened to Jonux. He has had an issue. A little bit of tap actually. And he's gone off the circuit. So there we go. Apologies, something seemed to go wrong with the stream, but I think we're back on. So let's go back as the cars go down into turn 3. Very tight corner for the first time. We've got Digital Blasphemy fighting Chris Boo. We've got then Rob on drums staying in 4th. The top 4 are about same position. Yokas has had a fantastic start though. 5th place. He started in about 7th. Jonovan making his debut. He's got Salek, the winner last time out, following him as we go through the tunnel. On board with Salek. So Salek's got a nice run. There's not room though. Oh no! Jonovan has spun, but Salek waits for Jonovan. Jonovan was not expecting Salek, so Salek's had to wait. What a shame, but Digital Blasphemy is up into 2nd place. He's got past Chris Boo. Chris Boo is there, keeping himself close to Digital Blasphemy. GT Racer leading this race in his Red Bull sponsored Porsche. Digital Blasphemy holding his position to Chris Boo, the green rear wing on that ESRM car. It's the top ESRM car. We now have 5 in the championship, so not a bad representation. Rob on drums getting a little wiggle on coming out of that final corner. We saw that in the Formula X cars. These cars are not going flat. There's a few more braking points in these Porsches compared to the Formula X. And Yokas is in 5th place, the Polish driver, in the Proton Dempsey livery, and he's got a good run now on Rob on drums, so he will be tucking into the slipstream and trying to get past Rob on drums. But up front we got Digital Blasphemy and Chris Boo having a fight. Chris Boo gets past Digital Blasphemy, so Digital Blasphemy now has a dive up the inside. He takes 2nd place back off Chris Boo. Great driving there, great fight, but to take a further lead from those behind him, but it's very closely packed. Yokas now is up into 4th. He's got past Rob on drums. Let's just have a quick look at that pass. Was it into the hairpin as we suspected? In fact, it was down the straight really. Yokas is in front already. Rob on drums does have a look at Yokas, but he's nowhere near close enough. Bunnies is up into 7th place. He's behind Fast Guy, who's not going up the field as quickly as he'd expect, I think. 8th place is Lewis N Motorsport. 9th is Jonovan. Jonux is in 10th. Salek in 11th. As I say, Noah unfortunately had to get off the grid. He'd had a glitch. We had a very glitchy night that Sunday. But GT Racer is fastest at the moment, leading this pack. He's on the soft tyres, and we've got Digital and Chris Boo again having a fight going through the tunnel. Soft tyres for Digital, softs for Chris Boo. It's everybody on softs. Here's the big epic fight here though. Yokas in 4th, attacked by Rob on drums, but Rob on drums goes too deep into the corner and he's been overtaken, and Fast Guy has got himself up into 4th place on those soft tyres. Rob on drums is now in 5th. Yokas is in 6th. And Bunnies is having a go as well. I think everybody so far, as I have seen, has been on the soft tyres. Oh, Bunnies just catching the wall. Then we've got Lewis N Motorsport and the Marmite car on the softs. Softs for Jonovan, softs for Salek, and softs also for Jonux. So soft tyres for everybody. They're the order of the day as GT Racer sets the fastest lap, and we've got Chris Boo and Digital Blasphemy fighting their way through turn 1. Digital though has a run on Chris Boo, so he will be looking at that outside line, it looks, but there is Fast Guy also there, and oh, they've touched going down the straight. So Digital in 3rd, 2nd is Chris Boo, so Digital in the sandwich of ESRM. So Fast Guy right behind though, so they're chasing hard. Fast Guy in 4th now, having a very good race compared to the championship leader Salek. Salek was in about 9th place. He's just got Lewis N Motorsport in front of him. Not having the best of time, Salek, at this track. Still down in 9th, but up front we have got GT Racer, we've got Chris Boo, and then we've got Digital Blasphemy and Fast Guy having a fantastic little scrap here as Fast Guy has a look. Can he have a go? Digital Blasphemy, though, having a look at Chris Boo going into the hairpin. Doesn't get him on the entrance. It is a little bit exposed by Fast Guy, who has got the inside line as they go through the fast S's. These are not flat out. Nice move there by Fast Guy. So Digital giving the corner up. So Fast Guy currently up into third place, fastest in qualifying. Digital in fourth, fifth is Rob on drums, sixth is Yokass, seventh is Bunnies in the Porsche, the Alfa Romeo Porsche, looking very nice in white. Salek in the red Porsche. It's now got past Rob on Lewis N Motorsport. And then we've got Jonovan, the yellow rear wing of Jonovan. Jonox has got the light blue, and Fast Guy has got the pink, and he's got Chris Boo in his sights. Let's see, are there any team orders in ESRM? Let's go on board with Fast Guy, who's got a run on Chris Boo. The Mauritius team looking very good with second and third currently in this race. As we go through the corners, a lot more braking, a lot more care being taken in these Porsches than the Formula X cars that just have 2 points of braking. Going through the tunnel. Can we get past? No, Chris Boo closes the door in front of Fast Guy. There are no team orders, it looks like, between the two ESRM teammates. Going through the fast section down towards the braking area of the hairpin, because Fast Guy get up the inside of Chris Boo. He's got the line. He touches the wall though, which means that Fast Guy has got past. Has he? Oh, there's a touch. They send each other nearly to the wall. There is definitely no team orders. Let's get on board with Digital Blasphemy, who is looking up front. He's seen Fast Guy and Chris Boo fighting it side by side through the S's. Fast Guy goes a little bit deep through the S's. That gives Chris Boo a better run, as Digital Blasphemy has got a better run than both of these guys in front of him. A wiggle there by Fast Guy in the pink rear wing of the ESRM car. But Digital Blasphemy falling back. Chris Boo is having a look at his teammate. Let's have a look further down the field. So we've got Rob on drums in 5th place at the moment, setting his fastest lap of the race, a 1:59.7. Those soft tyres are looking pretty good on those cars. Soft tyres on Yokass as well, a 1:59. Then we've got Bunny, who's got Sarlek right behind him. So the championship leader is now looking at 7th place. Can he do it? He's got a good run, but he's on the outside for the hairpin, but he's got past already. He's got a better turn one. Gets himself up into 7th place now, the championship leader. There are drop scores in Porsche Cup, and it's a 5-round championship, so one dropped score. Apologies there, I had to sneeze. So GT Racer is clear of Fast Guy. Look at the lead. But Digital Blasphemy is fighting with Fast Guy. A little touch maybe in the tunnel between the two. Chris Boo has fallen back a little bit. And in the background we can see Rob on drums is under attack from Yokass and Sarlek. Sarlek has got himself up into 6th. Chris Boo! What has happened to Chris Boo? He's dropped down. Let's have a look. He's in 4th place here. What happens in the hairpin? He just gets a poor exit. And Rob on drums gets himself up into 4th. Chris Boo is in 5th, Sarlek is in 6th, and Yokass is in 7th. So these 4 cars are looking good as Sarlek looked up the inside of Chris Boo, but nothing happening there. Chris Boo now having to attack Season 1 champion Rob on drums, who runs wide. clips the wall. Sparks are flying from his Porsche. Sparks are flying from Jokas. As Salek's got himself up into 5th place now. The championship leader fighting his way up the field. He's got the fastest lap on lap number 2, a 1:57.412. Let's have a look at the leader, 1:59.4 from GT Racer. Look at the fuel on Digital Blasphemy, a 1:59.7. He's got half a tank of fuel going into lap 6, so he can do a whole race on a tank of fuel. It's just going to be tyres, and Salek in the background is under attack from Rob on drums. He's only got a quarter of a tank. In the background we can see Rob on drums keeping his position against Jokas. A little touch between Jokas and Chris Boo. They keep together though. Jokas stays in 6th. 7th now is Chris Boo. Chris Boo was fighting for 2nd place earlier in this race. He is now in 7th. We've got Bunnies in 8th, making his debut. We'll be happy to see that he's keeping up with the fast drivers in this championship. 9th is Jonovan, also making his debut. His tyre wear though is a lot worse than anybody else's we've seen. Lewis N Motorsport has got very good wear on his tyres in comparison, and so does Jonux. But right in front, leading the way, is GT Racer. His tyre wear is a little bit worse, and he's coming into the pits. So he's got a quarter of a tank of fuel. The midway through lap 6 because of the way this pit lane works. Salek is in as well, so Salek is in the pits as well. That means Fast Guy and Digital Blasphemy are fighting for the lead. Digital Blasphemy in fact has got past Fast Guy. Let's have a look at that move. So he gets a better exit coming out of the hairpin and gets the drive up the hill, and in 3rd place there he is, Rob on drums. He's always there or thereabouts. Why he won season 1, he was just so consistent, racking those podiums. But Digital Blasphemy, current champion, he came 3rd in the first race of the season. Fast Guy came 2nd in that race. He set pole position here today. Thank you for the comment, excellent commentary as always, TVR Zebra. Thank you very much. Fast Guy though in the slipstream of Digital Blasphemy. Let's go on board then with Fast Guy in the ESRM car with the pink rear wing. Fast Guy has an outside line. He isn't quite there though. He can't make a move. As we go through the corners side by side, gets the lead in fact through past Digital Blasphemy. So Digital Blasphemy now down into 2nd place. Jokas is into 3rd place. He's got ahead of Rob on drums. Let's see if we can see what happened there. I wonder if it was going down the straight. I think he got a better exit, and he's got himself up into 3rd as the Polish driver. Jokas is up there. Rob on drums drops down to 4th. Chris Boo 5th place. 6th is Bunnies. 7th is Lewis N Motorsport. Jonux is 8th, 9th is GT Racer, and 10th is Salek. Look how far down Salek has dropped. He's down in 10th place due to that pit stop. And I wonder, look at Fast Guy and Digital Blasphemy again. So again, Digital gets the lead from Fast Guy going through the tunnels, through the sweeps, going down now into the hairpin at the end of the lap. Do either of these need to stop again? I do not think they do. They are racing possibly to the end. It's going to be a test to see if they can get those tyres to last. Jokas goes into the pits, so he comes in to change to fuel. I wonder if he'll change his tyres. Probably looking at what his tyre wear was like. Fast Guy in 2nd place then, looking all over the back of Digital Blasphemy. Both touching the wall. Sparks are flying. Fast Guy's got a nice run though on Digital Blasphemy. Let's go on board with the 2nd place driver in the championship, the pole position grabber in qualifying. So we go through the first corner, little lift, and then down the main straight towards the harbour hairpin. Can Fast Guy use the toe to get the position on Digital Blasphemy? He's already done it once in this race. He's got past Digital Blasphemy coming out of the exit of the harbour. He's not close enough on the entry, but he keeps a tighter line going through the harbour hairpin through the fast chicane. Digital keeps the lead though. We've got Rob on drums in third. Fourth place is now Bunny's. This is a great debut for Bunny's. His tyre wear though, a lot worse than those around him. Chris Boo is fifth. Sixth is Lewis N Motorsport. Seventh is John Hooks. Ninth is GT Race. Eighth is GT Racer. Ninth is Salek. Yokas has dropped down now to 10th place, falling down the field with his pit stop. And 11th place, closely following, is Jonathan. So we've got Digital Blasphemy. He's leading this race. He's got Fast Guy all over the back of him, and Fast Guy takes the lead going into the hairpin, but he's on the outside line. Digital Blasphemy keeps the inside line, but Fast Guy's got a better exit and takes the lead going up the hill towards the chicanes. So Digital Blasphemy all over the back of Fast Guy going through the S's. Fast Guy goes a little bit wide through that part of the S's, but back online through the final corner. A little spark kicked up by Fast Guy. He's okay on the exit. Digital Blasphemy has a cleaner exit but lost a bit of speed actually. A bit tighter on his exit. Rob on drums is still there in third in case anything happens with the two in front of him. But Fast Guy and Digital going through turn one. A big hit by Fast Guy. That gives Digital Blasphemy the momentum. He keeps his car on the inside. Can he get past? He's got past before we get to the hairpin. He's got past before the hairpin, so he has the inside line and he's in the lead as they go through the harbour hairpin, but Fast Guy is there. Fast Guy is there. They're side by side. Fast Guy takes the lead again. Fast Guy takes the lead again. A little touch, and oh, Fast Guy's hit the wall. Fast Guy hits the wall. Rob on drums in third. Digital is first. Fast Guy is in second place. A slide possibly by Digital coming out of that corner. So there was a small touch and Fast Guy did touch the wall. Rob on drums in third place is still there, chasing down Fast Guy. We're on the penultimate lap. Where has this race gone? Chris Boo is in fourth. In fifth place is Lewis N Motorsport. He's having a very quiet race, but he's got himself into fifth. Sixth is John Hooks. Seventh is GT Racer. Sarlek is down in eighth. He's set the fastest lap though, a 1:57.2. It's absolutely flying. But it looks like those drivers that have been able to save the fuel are going to take the victory here. A quarter of a tank. There we go, 2-minute lap times by Digital Blasphemy in comparison to the 1:57 by Sarlek. So he's going about 2 seconds a lap slower than Sarlek. Fast Guy touches the wall on the exit of the final corner again. It's not going to help him as Digital Blasphemy goes into the final lap. There is Alphonse with the checkered flag. He is ready to take the checkered flag out of its special wrapper. And Rob on drums, third place. Fourth is Chris Booth. Lewis N Motorsport is in fifth. GT Racer passing Alphonse there. And John Hooks has got Sarlek right behind him. Can Sarlek make a dive up the inside of turn one? This is a brave place to move, and he does. John Hooks leaving him plenty of space. Sarlek up into seventh place now, as Digital Blasphemy comes out of the harbour section. He's got a clear lead now in front of Fast Guy. So Fast Guy, second place. In third is Rob on drums. Chris Boo, fourth. He's got himself back up into fourth, but he'll be wishing maybe a few mistakes hadn't happened earlier on in this race. I think podium was his aim. And Digital Blasphemy, he's got this lead. He's only got the hairpin and then the fast S's. The only thing that can really stop him now is a mistake by himself, because Fast Guy is pushing hard. You can see the back end of that Porsche kicking up. I think he's turned up the wick, because that rear end, you can see those tyres are a lot worse than Fast Guy's. Then Digital Blasphemy, sorry. Coming through the S's though, Digital Blasphemy, the champion of Season 2, through the final corner. He won one race in Season 2. He's now won another race in Season 3. Second place is Fast Guy. Third is the Season 1 champion, Rob on drums. Fourth place is ESRM, Chris Boo, just with enough fuel. Fifth is Lewis N Motorsports, coming across the line in the Marmite car. Sixth place just is GT Racer, pipping Sarlek, the winner of race number 1. Then we have Jonux ahead of Bunnies, who's ahead of Yokas. And then we have Jonathan just about to cross the line. Let's have a look at the results for you. So, first place was Digital Blasphemy, Season 2 champion. Less than 2 seconds behind him was ESRM Fast Guy. Third was Rob on drums to complete the podium, less than 3 seconds behind Fast Guy. Fourth place was Chris Boo. Fifth was Lewis N Motorsport. Sixth was GT Racer. Seventh was Sarlek. Eighth was Jonux. Ninth was Bunnies. 10th was Yokas. And 11th was Jonathan. So, fantastic race there. Digital Blasphemy taking the win from Fast Guy. That will close the gap in the championship standings. And those standings are as follows. So, still, due to the drop score system, we have got in first place, because he got maximum points, we have Sarlek with 31 points. Second place with 27 points is Fast Guy, who scored 27 here, with second place and 5 points for the pole position. In third place in the championship is Digital Blasphemy with 25 points for the win here. In fourth place is Rob on drums with 20 points, thanks to his third place finish here. Then we have Chris Boo in fifth with 18 points. Lewis N Motorsport is then in sixth. Yokas is then in seventh with 12 points. GT Racer also has 12 points. Then we have ESRM Noah, who unfortunately had to disconnect from this race. Then we have Jonux, who is in 10th place in the championship with 8 points. Bunnies is 11th with 6 points. And Jonathan is in 12th points with 4 points. So, I hope you enjoyed that race. Next round is round number 3, where the Porsches are at Blue Moons Speedway, infield A. So the Formula X cars are on the oval, the Porsches are on the infield. The infield A section, though, always creates tight racing. I hope you can join us there. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next week here at SNL, the Sunday Night League, for more Formula X and Porsche Cup.